Well, it's now time for Times Now's exclusive campaign against nationwide land grab allegations against the Waqf Board. Today, let's get you a story about acres of public and government properties takeover in Jammu without the government even being aware of it.
Let's get you this report that has been filed by Times Now's Pradeep Datta, and he reports on how the alleged fraud was enacted, which is said to be under approximately over 500 crore rupees.
A prime land in Poonch was literally gifted away to the Waqf on a platter in the mid-1980s. Under the watch of former J&K Chief Minister GM Shah, over 29 acres of government land worth at least 468 crore rupees was transferred in the name of Auqaf Islamia.
जहाँ तक मैं पूंछ गया हूँ, majority of the land is a वक़फ़ and the proper जो परेड के आगे पीछे आप देखते हैं और ग्रेवयार्ड डूंगस के नीचे आगे पीछे देखते हैं, एयरफील्ड के आगे पीछे देखते हैं, वो सब वक़फ़ लैंड है. अब कैसे हुआ, क्यों हुआ 85 में, वो तो आपको पीछे जाना पड़ेगा. लेकिन as on date, this property all belongs to वक़फ़.
The government land that Waqf is laying claim to includes 22 acres at the Airfield Ground in Poonch, priced at 360 crore rupees. The massive parade ground worth at least 47 crore rupees. The grounds of the government degree college, the site where the girls' middle school is built, even the compound that houses the Deputy Commissioner's office and residence. These are among the 11 sites in Poonch where land was transferred to benefit one religious group.
तो 1985 का जब नोटिफिकेशन हमने देखा तो उसमें तो शहर की जितनी प्राइम लैंड थी, जैसे एयरफील्ड की लगभग 200 कनाल रकबा है, वो भी औकाफ इस्लामिया के नाम. उसके अलावा आप ये कॉलेज ग्राउंड, ये औकाफ इस्लामिया के नाम. उसके अलावा आप डीसी ऑफिस के साथ एडजॉइनिंग लैंड औकाफ इस्लामिया के साथ, टीटी स्कूल औकाफ इस्लामिया के साथ. जब इस विषय के बारे में हमें पता चला तो हमने डीसी के नोटिस में लाया कि जनाब आपका ऑफिस भी चला गया है.
The list of properties that Waqf is claiming are marked across Poonch. It includes the government media complex, the premises of the old police station, which have been converted into government quarters, are claimed by the Waqf. So is this area adjoining the Eidgah on the PWD road.
People of Poonch contacted with me. We filed a case in J&K High Court. I am their advocate. We started investigating the case and we found out that in August 1985, in a very secret manner, clandestinely, a government order had been issued through which nearly half of the Poonch city had been handed over to the Waqf department.
In 2012, the fraud was first called out by the Deputy Commissioner of Poonch. He flagged off his concerns in writing to the Jammu Divisional Commissioner. The higher authorities had been sounded that the lands transferred to Auqaf in 1985 had been wrongly notified.
चाहे वो तहसीलदार साहब हों, चाहे वो पटवारी साहब हों, उन सब के ऊपर कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए. चाहे वहाँ के यहाँ को सियासी हो नुमाइंदा किए न हो, यहाँ के वक्त वो को जो फ़ायदा पहुँचाने के लिए उसने काम किए, उसके खिलाफ ही जो कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए.
The real shocker came in 2017 when the Auqaf Islamia went on to make claims on lands it had never possessed. Citing the J&K Waqf Act, the Waqf sent eviction notices for property under government control, or alternately, it sought rent.
इसमें देखा गया है कि जो डीसी ने एक चिट्ठी लिखी थी 2012 की लेटर में इट इज कैटेगोरिकली सेड दैट दिस इज बेसिकली अ स्टेट लैंड. तो आपको लगता नहीं है कि वहां उस समय पे कहीं टैंपरिंग हुई है कि लैंड ऑलमोस्ट हैज बीन ग्रैब्ड और ये एलओसी है, वेरी सेंसिटिव एरिया है, तो इस पे ऐसा होना?
2000% you are right, it is all tampering, but this all land belongs to Waqf.
Here again, what the Waqf has to say.
2000% you are right, it is all tampering, but this all land belongs to Waqf. 2000% you are right, it is all tampering, but this all land belongs to Waqf.
It's strange, despite knowing that records were tampered, the Waqf is making hollow claims. A desperate bid to legitimize a land grab sanctioned by Chief Minister Mohammad Shah in 1985. With Pradeep Datta in Jammu, Times Now.
Pradeep Datta is also joining us live with more details on this. Pradeep, large scales of land, and we're seeing government buildings that come under WAQF, and this is a massive in the heart of Poonch, all under WAQF. It seemed to have been gifted away overnight with even the government unaware of what happened. How exactly did that unfold, and what is the action being initiated now?
See, the documents which we are having that clearly show that this is an organized way of land grab by the WAQF board. It was in SRO 320 of 1985 when all of a sudden there was a notification, the state land and the defense land that came under the WAQF. And see, it was in 2012, basically the Deputy Commissioner wrote a letter. In that letter, the copy of the letter which is with us, that clearly indicates that basically this is a state land and it has been wrongly notified, as nobody was aware of this thing. That's one of the reasons that this was not challenged before the WAQF board, because at that point of time. So that's one of the reasons that nobody really was aware of, that how all of a sudden the state land got converted into a WAQF land. And this is not, this is really very serious thing. Reason being, this is an area close to line of control and there is really security concern too. And it was in 2018 the WAQF started in flexing its muscles. In 2017 and 2018 they started asking for rent from the people. And see, the government department, like 180 canals of Airfield and the Government Degree College, Information Department, Deputy Commissioner's Office, Deputy Commissioner Residence, basically half of the Poonch town that was basically a state land was occupied by WAQF. Who really helped this thing? Who tampered with the record? Who were the revenue officials at that point of time? At whose behest it has been done? It's a matter of investigation. That's one of the reasons that some people have filed a petition in this regard. The case is right now in High Court and they want that there should be proper investigation, and they are showing this letter, the copy letter which I am carrying with me. It clearly indicates that it is evident that additional khasras were notified wrongly. But neither the district administration nor the culture department probably had knowledge of this notification and inclusion of these numbers. Hence, none of these institutions challenged the notification. And that means the land was wrongly notified. Under the garb of Eidgah land, they tried to grab the prime land. And look at why I'm saying it's a prime land. See, one canal means 20 marlas, and each marla costs from about 5 lakh to 10 lakh rupees in prime locations wherever there is a deputy commissioner's office. So that means it is a scam that amounts to around about 500 crores. So this is a bigger land scam, and I think this needs to be properly investigated. Right now, case is in the court. Let's see what will be the reply that will be filed by the deputy commissioner.
Absolutely, because the Times is super exclusive that we are breaking this story down, and we'll be further talking about and discussing about the same. Pradeep, for your input, thank you very much for joining